most of the mediums in which he had already worked. No paintings are present, the role of the color being assumed by the stained glass windows, which establish the interior tonality in such a way that the visitor, if alone, has the sensation of literally walking into one of the artist's paintings, especially one of the large studio interiors. The mural decorations, notably the Stations of the Cross, are in glazed ceramic tile. He also modeled the altar crucifix and, in addition, designed the vestments for the priests. It is the blue and yellow of the windows and the magical nature of the light which they admit to the simple, functional interior that dominate the entire ensemble, ensuring its unity and establishing the chapel as a unique contribution to the history of contemporary architecture. Zulma, 1950. The Caribbean Dancer, 1950. Blue Nude, 1952. Blue Nude 3, 1952. Face on a Yellow Background, 1952. Acrobat, 1952. Nude with Oranges, 1953. The Snail, 1953. This composition of squarish and rectangular patches that organize themselves into a snail-like spiral pattern has no precedent in Matisse's career. The tension between the angularity of the forms themselves and the imaginary receding curve which forms their unifying axis has a notable, totally unexpected effect. Since this square painting, conspicuously featuring squarish forms, is titled The Snail, it is fair to assume that the imaginary circular motif was of considerable importance in the virtually archetypal geometric forms here displayed. The Sorrows of the King, 1952. This picture is in effect the last great, essentially pictorial effort of the artist, a thorough, valedictory summation and interweaving of many themes developed and repeated over the years. It is also a leave-taking, in which the artist, here seen as the king, shrouded in black, himself holding the guitar rather than the brushes, bids farewell to his studio, to his female models, and to the themes of music and dance. With a vivid and masterful blending and contrasting of blues, greens, magentas, and yellows, Matisse brings together many compelling, even competing elements in his art. The universality of this picture's eloquence is virtually unparalleled, even in the greatest moments of his career of more than 60 years. In The Sorrows and the King, we have a symbolic collage, with the artist as self-recognized painter laureate. Color and design were Matisse's primary materials, and here they reach their ultimate apotheosis. It is a self-portrait of himself and of his art. Henri Matisse died November 3, 1954.